a behemoth of a pepper, but it's not going to be very hot. Aji Panca. Native to Peru, mostly grown on the coast of Peru from what I understand. And mostly I've seen this chili, I've never had it. I've never had it fresh like this or dried, but I've seen this chili in dried fashion more than I've ever seen it as a fresh one. So I was super excited that, you know, this pod was included in the box that I got from Bringers of the Burning Berry and Patrick Blasco. It's mostly used for cooking in dried form. It's supposed to have some robust smoky notes and a heat of like maybe 5,000. Maybe. I think that's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, interesting chili. She's heavy too. I think there's a lot of seeds in this. I don't know. But it's just, it almost looks like it's dried, you know, but it's not. She's fresh. Let's try it. Aji Panca. Reminded me of Topanga from Boy Meets World. Y'all remember Boy Meets World? Man, I had a crush on Topanga. But what boy at that age didn't? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're here for the chili. Aji Panca. It texturally has a bite to it like a dried chili. Not that it's hard, but it's kind of rubbery. It's a lot of pepper. So, it's juicy. Texturally, it's tough, kind of like a tough steak. You know, I mean, I don't like my steak tough, but I think everybody's experienced a bad steak before that's just overcooked tough. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of a dried chili as far as flavors and the bite and the chew. It also chews like jerky almost. It's weird. But I'm getting some heat now. I mean, it's got a little bit of that. It's definitely got some smoky notes to it. And kind of fruity up front. And then transitioning into a smokiness. This is a weird chili. It's another chili that's hard to break down. It's texturally unforgiving. It's weird. It's almost like a poblano in that you're supposed to peel that layer off. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know. There's so many seeds up in there. Look at that. I don't think I'm gonna eat all those. It's a lot of pepper. It's a lot to chew and break down. Staining my finger. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of the seeds out. So that's all the placenta or the pith of the. Let's try it. Here. Turn my hands, the orange is red. It's got a good little spice to it, especially now that we ate that. Big one for the birds. Kind of got like a chinense flavor up there in the placenta though. So I think I read somewhere, been doing a little research on this pepper, that it said similar heat to a poblano. Nah, this is hotter than a poblano, like much hotter. That right now is hotter than a jalapeno to me. But the interesting thing about this particular pepper is that the heat, now it's usually generally always concentrated up in the placenta, right? But sometimes it bleeds through and you can get it on the walls of the rest of the pepper and those things, so that when you're taking bites. I didn't get really any heat on this pepper until right those last couple of bites. And now I've got a legit burn going, a legit heat to that pepper. Legitimate. Like my tongue is lit pretty good. Again, it's just more of a burn sensation than a stinging sensation. But like I said, I got surprised there on that first bite of the placenta because it had a chinense flavor to it, like a super hot chinense, feel to it. Obviously, that burn's not where we're at right now, but it had that same like taste. Man, it's a nice little burn, nice little heat on that, surprisingly, and great flavor. It is smoky. It was sweet. Not sweet. It was fruity, and then it transitioned into a smokiness with each and every bite. My nose is kind of running a little bit. I'm not lying. That's much hotter than El Poblano. Like underneath my tongue is lit pretty good. Now I have reviewed a few other peppers today, you know, so that could be contributing, I suppose, but I think it's also safe to say that that pepper's hotter than what I imagined or what I read or looked up on it. It's got a good little heat to it. It's an enjoyable pepper. I love the flavors of that. I love the heat of that. It would be great in a mole. It would be great in a soup. It would be great in a lot of different ways. A chili. Again, it had some rustic notes to it. So I loved everything about that pepper except for the chew on it. Really hard to break down. Hopefully it's not hard to digest, you know what I mean? Because it was rubbery on the outside, and when you bit into it, it had a nice crunch to it, texturally and probably audibly, but I don't know, it was a hard one to kind of break down. Overall, another new chili for me I've never experienced that I feel lucky to have tried. That's a phenomenal pepper. I'll be talking about that one, no doubt about it. All right, well, that's all I got. I appreciate everybody burning with me. It's been your #1 hot sauce guy. Today's Saturday. I'm not sure when I'll upload this video. Might be Sunday or Monday, but this is Saturday, the 21st of September. Appreciate everybody burning with me. I'll see y'all later.